Hey everyone, and welcome to Awkward Channeling. I'm Joelle, and I'm with Celestial Whispers Healing, and this is this week's three-card pick. And today I pulled cards from the Goddess Power Oracle. It's a wonderful deck, very, very powerful. And if you're new here, never seen any of these videos, what I do is I shuffle the deck, three cards come out, and I do a channeled message and healing or clearing whatever the light being on the card, feels needs to come through. And what we ask for you is to, take a deep breath, feel into either number one, two, or three. And whichever one you're drawn to, that is the card that you need for this week or whenever you see it. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, it is meant for you. And you can pick more than one, you can pick all three. It is just whatever you are drawn to, what you need at this time. And so we ask at this time that you take a breath and feel into the cards and pick your number or numbers now. And I will begin with card number one. And card number one is Lakshmi. And I know I have trouble pronouncing names, but it is Fortune. So let me bring her in and see what she has for us today. Hello, my lovelies. I come to speak to you today. Many of you are in the process of trying to manifest great fortune. But there are some unknown blocks that some of you have. They are blocks in the sense of, yes, you want the fortune, but you may feel that if the universe gives you what you want, it will take from others. And that is not the case at all. And some of you do have some past life blocks and some vows or have said things in this lifetime, like, I hate money. I don't want to have money. And it could have just been said in passing conversation, but still those linger and it can place, a block on you from bringing in this manifestation. And we want you to know that the universe has enough to give you and everyone on the planet everything that your heart desires. We just need to step away from the human way of thinking of, oh, I have this. I am, if I have this, then I might turn greedy or I might turn into someone I don't want to be if I have this money, because many of the TV shows or movies that you watch, you see people with a lot of money that may be mean, unhappy, and in your brain, you sort of think that that is how you will be if you come into enough money to help you in this life. But that is something that you can control. But we will bring in a clearing to help with releasing all of these thoughts, all of these blocks, the things that are keeping you from this. And this is not going to be a one and done. This is something that you will continually need to work on, at a rate which is comfortable for you, whether it's, watching other videos or even, scheduling a session with someone, a healer who can help really go deep and help you with removing these blocks. But this is just a start to show you how releasing these can bring in better fortune for you. So please allow this clearing, healing to come through at this time for you. Kiana natatutua ma siana natawa ma natatekia siana nanananatuku Na 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 te te ke asia na na te tu 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 ku ama na te te ke. Na te te ke asia na na te ku. Na te te ke asia na na te ki ha na 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 te ke amasi. Na te te. And one of the keys is to truly believe that you do deserve what you are wishing for, because that is one of the biggest keys. Ki ananata tutuku asi ananate anata ki asi ananata ku. Nata tatake asi ananata ku ananata ki. Nata ki. And please believe that you are worthy. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Yeah, I love her energy so much. I have channeled her before, and yeah, I'm glad she touched on how it's not a one and done, because healing in general is not a one and done. It always makes me think of that line in Shrek, when he's donkey's like you're like an onion. There's layers that you have to peel, and that's how it is with healing. Yes, you will feel better, but eventually some of that is going to come back, and you have to clear it, heal it, get it all out. I mean, we're never completely fully healed, but we do get to spots where we are so much better. And I love that she brought that up. And so now let's move on to card number 2, which is Gula with healing. Mm. So I feel like this one's going to be interesting as well. So let me whew, bring her in and see what she has for us. I am here. I am the one it's Gula, and I come to speak to you not just about healing, but for taking time for yourself. So many of you give and give and give to others, but you do not receive in return. And I am here to help you with healing the wound that is causing you to do this. Now, we are not saying that that is a bad thing to give to others, but one must also take time to heal themselves as well. You must set boundaries so your battery is not drained by others who do not help you refill it. You can still be a giver, but you also need to be a receiver. And if you have people in your life who are not willing to give to you even a fraction of what you give to them, then we suggest that it is time to move on, because you cannot give to others when you are empty yourself. And so many, there is something that you call toxic spirituality, and it does run a little rampant on your planet at this time. And that is by design, of course. But we wish for you to realize that it is okay for you, those who are light workers, those who do have businesses, do not feel guilty for charging people. Do not let those who seem to think that they are superior because they do it all for free, do not let that get into your head, because there are those that can give and give and give, but they will burn out eventually as well. And we do not wish this for you. It does not matter what you charge, just as long as it is something that feels right for you. If you set a price and you find yourself not being enthusiastic, if you will, about doing a session, then you need to place that price higher because you have spent time and energy to learn these techniques and these modalities. So, yes, compensation is necessary. And for those who are not in a business, but you heal others simply by helping them and giving to them and serving them in different ways. And this could be a family, it could be friends, it could be anyone, really. You must take time for yourself. You must refill your battery. And this does not always mean, oh, let me rest for one day and I can go back. No, 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 no. This one has asked before, you tell me to rest all the time. How much rest do I need? You must remember that you have been giving and giving and giving for years and years. So one day of rest is not going to help refill your battery. You do need much rest and know that that is okay. It does not mean that you were lazy. It does not mean that you were unproductive. You were taking care of yourself, and that is the most important thing of all. For when you rest, you do heal. And I am going to bring through a clearing as well to help with letting go of the feelings that the guilt that you may feel when you rest. Kia masiana natutukuana si Punaseyana naman datake amasiana tuana nate punata kamanatasi punatatake asiana natuku anase yamanataki hanaseyani anatuku anate hasiani ananatoku asiana natoku. Thank you for allowing me to come forth today. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was wow. That was very powerful and so true too. And that's something I'm so guilty of is when I lay down, to rest or whatever, I do feel so guilty because especially us that are raising children and trying to work, you like there's so much stuff that needs to be done, but it's okay to just let it sit for a while. It's okay to have a messy house. It's taken me forever to realize that, you know what, if toys are on the floor, so what? It's okay. you know it's not going to be the end of the world if there's a towel on the floor or clothes or whatever, dust on the TV. It's okay. You need to recharge yourself, and that is a very important lesson that I have had to learn myself as well. So thank you, Gula, for that. Okay. And for card number 3, we have Mott with truth. Very interesting. So let's bring her in and oh, excuse me. Oh, very high frequency. Oh, see what she has for us. Excuse me. Many of you struggle with those who have wronged you, those who have told untruths about you, But know that this is a big karmic cycle that is happening at this time. So you do not have to fight so hard to get your truth out there. All will be revealed in time, and it may be coming a little faster for some at this point in time. And once you realize that you do not have to fight for your truth to be known, just stand in your truth. Stay calm, stay present. Do not let others get under your skin because that is their karma, that is not yours. Know that you are exactly where you were supposed to be at this time. And all is unfolding as it should. Now, it may not be at a pace that you wish, but that is where divine timing will come in. Know that everything that you have ever wished for those who have wronged you will be coming forth. It is like a great spotlight will be shown on them to light up their lies and their deceits for everyone to see. You do not have to be the one to do it. Step back and let the universe take control, and you will be amazed at the things that do come to light. And we do also ask at this time that you practice more discernment, especially when you speak to those who you know may not have good intentions. Speak and listen and see beyond the words. Pay attention to body language as well, because that will reveal a great deal of information. It will reveal more than their words ever will. Watch their actions. That is where the real truth comes into light. Many are good speakers, but they cannot fake the actions for very long. And I am going to bring in an attunement of sorts to help those of you who need a little more help with their discernment so you can find your truth and others and things that you see on the what you call social media, if you will. Hanatataku asana natia natake asiana natotoku ananate. Hu natatake asiana nataku. Hu natake asiana natake amai asiana natoku ananatu. Hasayana nate amai ateki. Una satake amai atatake. Hu natake asiana nataku anatake. Hasaka natake amayani asiya natake. Remember to always use your discernment in any matter which you are not sure of. Oh my gosh. Whew, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be yawning into the microphone, but yeah, that's a very important message as well, and one that I have dealt with too. And I can honestly say that when you do step back and stop trying to control the outcome. It's amazing how stuff works. It has really come into play, I guess, for me in the last few weeks. And yeah, the truth is coming out and people are seeing. So, yeah, don't try to force it because, as Shauna told me one day, you'll kind of end up being seen as the crazy person when you try to convince others of something. So, just let it. I know it can be aggravating, but just let it unfold in its own time. And yes, using discernment is also very important. So, whew, please drink plenty of water today because those were some very powerful clearings, healings, attunements. Excuse me, I'm yawning like crazy. Yeah, rest when you need to. Do not feel guilty about it at all. Stay hydrated. And thank you for watching. And I will see y'all in next week's video. Thank you.